Okay, hello. Welcome. I think this is live. Let me just check to see if it's live and we have sound. Yeah, looks like we have sound. Okay, hello. Yeah, that's me watching the stream. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Hello, welcome. Welcome to this live stream. This is very exciting. I don't usually do live streams. But I just got myself a MetaQuest 3, courtesy of the School of Visual Arts. See it right over here. There it is. And I'm going to try and set it up with Godot 4. And I have never actually done that before. I've used the HTC Vive with Godot 4. But I'm new to setting up the MetaQuest. I'm new to using it in general. I'm still fairly new to using Godot in general, so I'm trying to figure out how to connect the MetaQuest to Godot 4. And if you're watching this, it's ostensibly because you might also be trying to figure out how to connect the Godot 4 game engine to the MetaQuest headset. And so hopefully by watching this and sort of following along, you can at least watch me sort of figure out some of the process and think through some of the things that I need to think through in order to figure this out for the very first time. And I'm going to keep recording until I figure it out, until I get it up and running. My goal is to set up a Godot project, a Godot 4 project with the MetaQuest that remotely deploys, like does the remote debug thing so that you can just run it on the headset. I would love to also figure out how to do pass-through and hand tracking. That would be great. And then I even know that there's some stuff with the Godot, with the OpenXR vendors plugin for sort of streaming in like environment data, so you can actually do things like put objects onto surfaces, I think, but that also is probably pretty out of scope for this video, so I don't even know if we'll get there. Maybe this will be a series, who knows? I don't know how far I'll get tonight in this session. It is already 8 o'clock, and I do want to play some Helldivers tonight, so I might not even get that far, but hopefully I'm going to keep sort of streaming and uploading as I go, so at the very least I have a record of how I did this. And you can have a record of how I did this, and if it's worth it in the future, maybe I'll cut it together into something smaller and more comprehensible. But also, you know, the Godot is working with Godot is a constantly sort of shifting target, since it's a pretty modern engine that's undergoing a lot of changes, and particularly the OpenXR stuff and the XR stuff in general is always seems like it's constantly going through different versions. So I don't even know how relevant this will be in the future. But it is hopefully, I'm going to do it now, so if you're somewhere in the neighborhood of 2024, it's probably still a helpful guide. Yeah, I'm going to get started. I might not even talk all the time. I might just sort of zone out and look at my computer, but at least you can see what I'm doing. I also have an added challenge, which is that I am doing this all on NixOS, which is a fun Linux distribution that I don't even super know how to use that well. I know it uses GNOME as I'm using GNOME as my desktop environment. I know you have to do all the install packages from like this website is where I look up the packages that I want to install, and then I put them over here in this file. You install all your packages in here, and then you rebuild your system from scratch, which is actually a pretty nice way to do it. It means it's sort of reproducible. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to find the packages that I need in order to run, to get everything hooked up. I don't even know if I need to install stuff right now. I have no idea how to connect a Quest 3 to Godot 4, so I guess the first thing I'm going to do is start Googling it. Let's take a Google. And I'll also try out this search engine, which I thought was pretty cool, but as I've used it more and I've not paid for it, I've found the results sort of not as great, but it's kind of like it's ChatGPT plus a search engine, so in theory you sort of pop in a question, it interprets the question and does smart Googling, and then sets out a nice prompt that is, in theory, practically correct. And it does refer me to some videos, so I'll pop this one open. I do like videos.
Hey guys, it's me, Chance. Today we're going to be setting up
Oculus
development for Godot. So
okay, that sounds good. I just want to know what year this came out in, because the Godot Again, Godot stuff changes all the freaking time, and if this is not modern, it might not be relevant anymore. But it's 2 years ago. So let's see, what do they say?
It is if you go into
They don't
editor
really
and
say
then
what
scroll all the way down
version
to
it
Android,
is.
you need a key store.
Yeah, but I see the
Sometimes I just want to run it.
I see the GL3 engine. You can kind of see that once I get past this freaking ad. I'm sorry that I have to subject you to Tom Brady, but I'm pretty sure that this is working with at least Godot 3, and I don't know how relevant that's going to be these days. Whoa, who's this?
Take a basic player character and make its movements feel juicy. Right here is a basic player character that can move around and jump.
Whoa,
Now,
how did I
this is
even
the same
get
character
out of this
as
video?
if you
Okay.
go into editor
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that this is the, you can see right there that that's the GLES SE3, which is the old name for, I think, compatibility mode, which implies to me that this is not Godot 4. But let's watch and see what he says.
Go all the way down to Android. You need a key store debug and an Android SDK path.
Yeah, so I think that is one thing I'm a little worried about, is getting this Android SDK
You need to also get
on NixOS. I don't know how to do that. But it might also just be a thing I download. Download Android Studio. For Windows, though. But let's see. I bet you Android Studio's on NixOS. So let's go to the packages. Also, I'm sure there's other ways, better ways to find out how to do this. I know I could read the docs, but I just kind of, I suspect I'm going to have to do this anyway. So let's see where it is. Android Studio. Yeah. Okay. Fun. I don't know. I don't know, donkey. Yeah. Let's go back to Perplexity and see what they say. Where did Perplexity go? I guess, is it this tab? Where did my fun search results go? Life is fun with computers. Don't you just love computers? How they, you lose everything all the time, and you don't know, you forget to eat food, and you're, lost in the wind. Okay. Perplexity. Let's go to Perplexity. Let's paste it in again. Let's burn some more carbon. Quest 3 go before you follow these steps. Set up the connection. Connect Quest 3 to your PC. Interesting. See, I was wondering if I could do that. Oh, yeah, I would love an official tutorial on how to develop it for Oculus Quest. Look at that. And is this 3.2, mother butler? But let's see if it's updated on the latest. Yeah, it's not. Maybe it's on 4.2. Page not found. Ugh. Getting started, manual, XR. So these are the docs. Setting up XR, deploying to Android. Let's just read the docs from. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun stream, guys. Okay. I mean, I could just try to make an XR project. I just don't know how to get the XR project onto the headset. I've done the headset with, and I don't want to fully deploy it, And maybe that is what I have to do. Okay. For following the OpenXR specific instructions, you'll need to set up your system to export to Android in general, including Open. Now, hold on, because I did. Oh, unless I did that on Windows. Okay, so Linux, Mac OS. Yeah. So, what is this thing called? Eclipse Termium? So, right, if you want to deploy to Android, you have to install, like, a bunch of different thingamajigs, including this, I think it's really just called the JDK, but now it's called Eclipse Termium. Timirin. I don't know why they've changed that name. But there it is. There's the binary. So maybe I can just do that. It'd be so fun if I had like people who are watching this and could comment and tell me like how to actually like do this, because I'm sure I'm doing this like ass. Like you're not really supposed to do stuff this way. But let me just see if I have the JDK. Do I have Timur? I don't remember installing Timirin. Okay, so I'm just going to install this or put this into my config file. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll put it up here with other languagey type things. I know it's not really a language, but what are you going to do? Okay, so you paste that in there. Then you write that file. Then we're going to build it with this other terminal. And we're going to rebuild the system. And it's complaining because I don't have some things, but that's fine. Okay. It's taking a minute though. In the meantime, let's look up some more stuff. And let me, like, yeah, cool. Thank you, bud. So do I have this thing now? JDK? Or like Timur? I don't really know where it would be, since it's a weird thing. I don't want that. Well, that's not the worst idea. Yeah, thank you for telling me to just fucking read things. It's useless. Oculus Link. Too deeply. Yeah, so maybe I just needed to install this Oculus Link program. Quest Link, whatever. But I don't want to use Windows. I want to use my fancy Linux thing. No! You bastards. No! Don't make me use an emulator. Alright, Quest Link Linux. That's what we're going to search. Oculus Link on Linux? Yeah. Alright. Ugh. It is now possible. Still something. What are you waiting for? I don't know. And that was 2 years ago, so maybe it's better. AVLR is what we're looking for. I don't know what that is. Okay. What are you? Show me the repo. Airlight VR. Steam VR. Stream VR games from your PC to your handset via Wi-Fi. Yeah, maybe that will do it. Most of the games run on Steam VR or Oculus software. Should work. Maybe this will work. Seems so weird. You know, that's fine. We're kind of yeah. Airlight VR. All right, let's see if this is on next. ALVR. ALVR. Look at that. Love that. See, I do. You know, it is kind of fun. It's like once you get into this way of doing it, it is easier than having to figure out. I always get confused about how to install things on Linux, and I do kind of like this, the simplicity of just looking here for this thing. I'll put it here, I guess. ALVR. Right, let's rebuild. I do hate typing in my password all the time, but that's why you have a short one. Wow, Papa. That's a big thing. I wonder if this is something that I can just run. Let's see. ALVAR. There it is. Welcome. All right, let's go. Next. Failed to set cursor to... Okay, that doesn't sound that bad. Reset settings. It's recommended to reset settings every time you update. Okay. Really? Hardware requirements. Yeah, I got a graphics card. I got one of those. To stream the headset microphone on Linux, you might be required to use Pipewire on Connect/disconnect script. Script is not 100% stable and might cause some instability issues. Sounds great. This thing sounds great. I don't need a mic right now, so let's not use this thing. Hand gestures. Yeah. Sure, let's see. Yeah, let's see if it works. Firewall. I don't want to... What rules? Okay, well, it failed, so we're just going to skip it. Guys, this program is not giving me the best, I don't have a lot of faith right now. I'm kind of concerned by all this. A lot of settings for something that doesn't show me my VR headset. Oh, isn't this fun? It's really fun. Alright, so how do I did have a wiki. Let's go to the wiki. Wiki. Installation, hardware, controller bindings, other resources, settings, tutorial. Try wired setup. I guess I need Steam VR. Yeah, I guess I don't have Steam VR. I don't know if that's correct. No, that's not what we want. We want Steam VR. Shit. Oh, whoa. Somebody's already done this. Thank you, person. Let's see. Great. What is this? What does this mean? The fuck is happening? Oh, God. NixOS plus SteamVR plus OpenXR plus Godot. I don't know if this is the best way to solve this issue, but it works for me. Note that the B... Okay, wait. It works for me, so I thought I'd share it here. Love any input method. Is this like your whole blog post or something? You want me to read your blog? Yep. I'm in love with VR. And with Nix. I want to do my Godot, another VR dev in Linux, with the ability to easily share the output. Yeah, I want to do that too. Steam VR itself has pretty simple usability story on NixOS of late. So this is fine. I mean, if you're trying to do exactly what I'm doing on NixOS, you could try curiously-nerdy.com/NixOS-SteamVR-OpenXR. This seems like this person's really put in some legwork. And I'm going to have to put in some legwork to figure it out. What they did. But is this last year? Alright, yeah, let's read it. I'm in love. I hate reading. Steam simple usability story as a link can be installed and configured basically by adding programs.steam.enabled equals true to your system derivation. I do have that already, I think. I don't really know what my quote-unquote system derivation, but if you mean my config file, there it is. So does that mean that I have Steam... Oh my god, maybe I do. No. No, I just have these, like, weird little versions of Steam. Okay. Maybe that is Steam. Maybe it's all bundled? That doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. What? Steam VR is implemented as a Steam app itself and uses standard Steam installation and upgrade flows that the games themselves use. Currently, the only version of Steam VR that supports OpenXR, at least on NX as far as I know, is the beta releases channel. Find Steam VR in your library, right-click on it, and select Properties, then Betas. Wow, this is an adventure, guys. We're going on an adventure. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to open Steam. I sort of had assumed that Steam VR was a separate program that I would just find from, like, the internet or something, but this guy's telling me that I gotta go and get it from Steam itself, because everybody loves a walled garden. And Steam just, I guess, is also a platform where they want you to get programs through them. Maybe there's better reasons, but I don't know. I don't really know how Steam works at all. I have no conception of what is going on in Steam. Oh, of course we got updates. Always got updates. Updates. Yeah, big shout out to this guy, to CuriouslyNerdy.com. I would be up shit creek. I mean, really, also big shout out to Google. I think that just goes to show you, sometimes you really, and Reddit, like, really is the best way to just freaking do it, rather than these large language models that think, you know, they tell you to, like, oh, go read. I mean, I guess it did say go read, and I read, so we're all learning here. What are we doing here? Did I open the right Steam? I don't know what this Steam is. Okay, yes. Hello, Steam. Steam. Yeah, let's play this game. Okay, so don't get distracted. Stay on target. Don't play Helldivers. I really just want to play Helldivers, but not at least until 9 o'clock. I don't know why that's the thing. Steam VR. There it is. Steam VR. Oh, too loud, too loud. Nope, no whales. I don't like whales. It's already in my library. Shit. I don't want that. Because I want the beta thing. Where did this guy go? Okay, find in my library and select, right click on it. Okay, so library. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it, donkey. Steam VR. Okay. Steam VR. Right click. Properties. Although, I mean, it is a year ago. So maybe... Interesting. I mean, maybe it's better by now, right? Like, why wouldn't Steam VR support OpenXR? Because it says, allows us to easily target non-Steam headsets without Steam being installed on the user system. Yeah. Betas. Well, okay. Oh boy, here we go. The integration with OpenXR is implemented at 2 important points. The OpenXR spec provides a well-known location for configuring OpenXR compatible runtime libraries on a Linux system by specifying the config at blah 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 OpenXR1 active runtime JSON. When initializing an OpenXR session, the file is read to determine which dynamic library to load into the process. This config is automatically dropped by the Steam VR install process. I don't know what any of that means. The library is referenced. Okay, well, I don't know, but I'm already. Before I dig further into this, I literally didn't even know that Steam VR was an app I could install. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And maybe that'll just work with Godot. It's a chance, guys. It's a chance. That's so funny that I didn't. But yeah, it might. It's true that it might want to work with a Steam headset. I'm understanding what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, it would be great if I could figure this out because I don't want to do my development work in Windows. I'm fine gaming in Windows, like that's no problem, but my Windows drive is just kind of filled up with games right now and not really I don't know, it's not very organized. I prefer Linux and GNOME. I mean, look at this, it's so pretty. What a pretty little desktop. So it'd be great if I didn't have to do my dev work in Windows. So I can see the appeal of getting this working. But I don't have access to a valid headset, so here we go. Okay, launch. Okay, that happened. There it is. Oh, it's so tiny. Everything is so tiny. Oh. Oh, right. Wait, am I supposed to use this app still or not? I don't think I am supposed to use this app anymore. I don't know why it's that. What is that? Who are you? I don't like the look of that. Alright, let's quit this thing. I don't know what the fuck this is. That's Steam? Unknown. That's exciting. Some add-ons blocked. Due to recent crash, some Steam VR add-ons have been blocked. Well, let's manage them. Wow, yeah, this is really kind of buggy. Unblock all. Close. OpenXR, look at that. See, it works. Current OpenXR runtime, none. Set Steam VR as OpenXR runtime. Jesus, I'm really getting into this shit here. I don't know what any of this means. Let's just restart. I love these guys. This is great. Oh boy. Okay. Dismiss. Welcome. Plug in your VR headset. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if I just plugged in the Quest. Would it freak out? Okay, so Steam launches these two things. These are Steam. This is all Steam stuff. Let's just go over here. Boop, 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 boop. This is interesting to me that there is, in fact, I don't know what this means though. Meta, oh, there we go. Yes, right? I just want that. I don't know what this means. I don't know. Maybe I should read this documentation. I guess I should, let's plug in my Meta headset and see if it does anything. It would be great if I didn't have to use that weird, wacky runaround. And I could just do the press play thing. Alright, so the headset is plugged in. It just looks like itself in here. Nothing is different. this regular old Meta headset. So I don't know if this is actually accomplishing anything. Leave it plugged in. Okay. And where's the main? Plug in your headset. I did. Tutorial, room setup, display VR view, display performance graph, settings, developer, help. Yeah, let's go to Steam VR support. Guess I am a developer. Sadly. No. Let's open VR. Is that the same as... Okay. I just think... Yeah, this has been exciting. I'm feeling like I'm getting kind of sleepy. We might pause it here, folks. I guess... I don't know. This is handy. I'm going to make a note of all this, though. Go to my next cloud. Let's do a note. New note. Don't look at my diary. Don't look at my diary. Don't look at my diary. Stop looking at my diary. Don't look at my diary. Don't. You can see my diary. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. What is this? Steam VR and Open XR on Nix OS. That thread, and then this guy's blog. Then I'm just gonna Google. I'm trying to figure out how to connect the MetaQuest with Steam VR. Yeah, so connecting MetaQuest with Steam VR Open XR. I don't know, not Beat Saber. So this is where I need to find out what the word runtime actually means, because I don't really know what that means. Okay, 3 main APIs. OpenVR, which is Steam's implementation. Whatever the fuck that is. And then this plugin is a redirect open. OpenXR acts as a common interface that, let me make this a little bigger for y'all. OpenXR acts as a common interface that bypasses the native SDKs. OpenXR acts as a common interface that bypasses the native SDKs. Oculus, Valve, and Microsoft provide OpenXR runtimes. There can only be one runtime registered in the system at a time. That's what an OpenXR game will use. If you have Oculus OpenXR runtime registered, all OpenXR games will be handled by the Oculus driver, same for the other two. If you have two kinds of headsets installed, in case of Steam VR, it's slightly different. Of course, none of this actually happens, and the game is built up under XR. Okay. So, that sort of helped. It implies to me that I don't have an OpenXR API layer. Interesting. All right, now let's go back to Mr. Bloggy Blog. So the integration with OpenXR is implemented at two important points. The OpenXR spec provides a well-known location for configuring OpenXR compatible runtime libraries on a Linux system by specifying the config at config home /OpenXR1 active runtime JSON. When initializing an OpenXR session, this file is read to determine which dynamic library to load into the process. This config is automatically dropped by the Steam VR install process. The library referenced is an implementation of the Kronos Group's OpenXR interface specification for some particular vendor stack being an OSS and blah blah. Godot 4 OpenXR functionality is included by default and does not need to be added as a separate plugin. However, because of how NextOS handles dynamic dependencies when loading this library, we run into a number of failures in the Godot logs. Shoot. Is that true? Because this library is installed as a Steam app, the NextOS machinations. What the fuck is a machination needed to map dependencies is not handled automatically? Alright, I need to read this in bed. This is a book, y'all. Ugh, this sounds like such a pain in the ass. Okay, that could be good. It's the problem with Nix is it's fucking weird the way they structure. It's not FHS file hierarchy system compliant. I don't think it's got a different structure, which really is a issue when I think about it. Okay. I'm not really familiar with Nix. I'm just a fanboy. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm in way too deep. I'm in way too deep. Oh, no. This is basically all gibberish. Alright, so what you're telling me is that you just run this bash script, you just run this, and this finds the Steam FHS path in the Nix store that the current Steam is being run in. Once the R path is set, we can run LDD again to take a look at the fully resolved dependency list, and at this point hitting the play button in Godot should work properly. Okay, so yeah, it really was too long, and I did read, but what you're saying is do this. So, I guess I feel like I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna hurl. Maybe I should just log in and ask this guy. So we have OpenXR. Do I have this thing? I don't remember where I don't know how to find XGD config. Oy, oy, oy. I don't know. Do I have Patch Elf? No. I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Steam Run. Oh, I see. So I install Steam Run and I do Steam Run Godot, but then it's going to complain, so I do this shell script. Okay, let's try it. Why not? Why not? Steam Run. Steam Run. There it is. Okay, well, then let's install Patch Elf globally as well, I guess. Yeah, let's make a little... I know Patch Elf, probably use Patch Elf for a bunch of stuff, but I'm just going to put it here next to this ALVR thing, because that's how I'm going to remember what it is. I'm going to comment this too and say Android JDK for Godot. Then no, no, no. Steam dash run and Patch Elf. patch elf. Alright, let's hope this elf helps. Patch elf. Let's rebuild. I fucked something up. Did we not? Do I have multiple configs open? No? What's your problem? Let's try it again. Alright, I don't know what that was about. Okay, now we have patch elf, that's cool. Now we have steam-run Godot, and it should complain, right? Well, yeah, because what's that command again? Godot 4. It sort of worked. We're missing a bunch of projects. That's classic. Okay, come on, can we... Yeah, let's just remove all the missing. It's fine, let's quit. Let's see that again. I'm not seeing any problems. I'm not seeing the problems this guy talked about. I mean, let's do, let's grab a VR project and see if it works. Knowledge lost in the VR branch. Okay, it could be worse. Wait, hold on, sorry, is that a GPT? It's running on OpenXR runtime. Form factor. Your HMD is connected. Also, that's crazy. That's very fun. I wonder what that is using. This is a side note. Star that for later. Oh. Is it just ChatGPT though? Because that's not fun. Okay, anyway, let's go back to home. No, it is still plugged in though, isn't it? Don't know, donkey. Don't know. I very well might just try doing this on Windows tomorrow. Or on Saturday or something. Next time I do this. Yeah, failed to initialize. Interesting. Oof, da. Running out of steam. We are running out of steam, folks. Wait, why did I close that? Let's try opening the Steam app again. Let's see how it looks. I mean, yeah, let's just try this little shell script. And by shell, I feel like I can just run it, right? Couldn't I just... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, this is weird. Okay, let's see if this does anything. What do I do? Just make a new terminal. Oh, come on. Yeah, well, thank you. Okay. I guess this is called, like, Steam Run Fetch .sh. Nvim s, okay, and then paste, and then w, and wq, and then blah, 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 blah. So come on, how do I do it again? I gotta change the permissions of this shell script to be an executable. Which always kind of gets my goat. There it is. ch, yeah, right, executable. I guess that makes sense. That's not that hard. Plus x, okay. Ch mod plus x s tab. Hit that. And then fucking, I think it's like / Steam? Yeah. Okay, no, not correct. Delete. Did it do it? Let's go back to when I was doing shell scripts before. So far, I literally don't remember how to execute a shell script. Because I'm... No, yeah, I did it right. Let's just, like... edit it. Let's, like, echo a thing. And my friend just said that they're down to play Helldivers, so I could be out of here, folks. We could be out of here. Done. Nope. Done. Yep, did it. Okay, so this is going to be my last ditch. Hurrah. Let's try quitting Whoa. Whoa. Okay, this actually feels different. I do feel like this is happening differently. OpenXR. I see a green thing. Devices. If I unplug this headset, will it disappear? No. Interestingly. So I might just be making shit up. Okay. Also, like, this, I don't even remember what this app is and why I installed it. So I'm just going to go back to Godot. I'm going to quit this. And then I am going to just try, now that I've installed that thing, I'm going to try, what is it? Oh, shit. I think it's Steam Run Godot. Yeah, let's try it. Failed to initialize project settings. Well, I mean, yeah, I did just unplug it, so I don't know, let's try plugging it in. That seems dicey, though. Wouldn't bet on it, folks. Wouldn't bet on it. Would not bet on it. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Failed to initialize. All right. I think that's gonna wrap it up here. I'll keep poking around and I will get back to you all. It might be, it seems like I was trying to set up the Steam VR thing so that you can just sort of hit play and run the Godot project directly on the headset, which would be really nice. But it also doesn't seem too hard to do the remote debug option. You should just be able to press this button and then I think it gets built to your headset. So I kind of think that might be the next step actually before going to Windows. Because I'll do anything to avoid going to Windows, even though I'm literally about to shut down and go into Windows to play Helldivers. But that's not the point. The point is free and open software. Fuck Microsoft, and we'll get this figured out someday. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess, yeah, takeaways are like if you're trying to do this specific thing of installing Steam XR on NixOS, or Steam VR and OpenXR and NixOS, you could check out this guy. This CuriouslyNerdy.com is the latest and greatest thing that I found. Although I really only that was the first one, so yeah, it doesn't seem that exciting. That's even older, so maybe I feel like this is potentially the best lead out there at the moment. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next stream where I definitely figure it out.